And of course, we will be starting here in Nigeria to share with you what stories are making headlines on this Nigeria newspapers this morning. And the big one there says we've lost over 1 million citizens since 1966. And that is from President Muhammadu Buhari. It also goes on to say reps summon finance minister, demand oil subsidy claims documents. You can also find here our church massacre, which of course everyone is talking about. Defense headquarters confirms arrest of 5 attack masterminds. Why Ikoyi 21-story building collapsed, coroner reveals. And also, audit report, Senate orders NIMASA to submit documents on $3 million legal fees payments. You can also see at the top of the screen there, federal government moves to stop brain drain, disburses 100 billion naira to pharmaceutical companies. These are the big ones on this Nigeria newspapers this morning.
Now let's head to Tanzania, where we look at the Citizen newspaper on the front page this morning. Revealed factors behind tourist flow. The sharp rise in the number of tourists visiting Ngorongoro and other attractions has been attributed to a number of reasons, including the lifting of COVID restrictions in source markets, the impact of the royal documentary. And, that's part of the story that we have there. We have on the big story, business upbeat over Kenya polls. We also have government eyes 8 trillion shillings in core exports by 2025. And we also have court orders TPA to pay 2 construction firms 15 billion shillings. And we're also looking at the rise and fall of Eric Hamisi. That's the story that we have. Democracy, Tanzania at 30. We have here Samta and the task of completing what JK started. That's the story that we can take this morning on the front page of the Citizen newspaper.
All right, and now back here in Nigeria, First News newspapers. This is what we can find here. It says here, my administration will keep Nigeria one, Buhari vows. And also, 2023, Lawan Akpabio not recognized as senatorial candidate, says INEC. Says we didn't backdate documents to accommodate them. That was something that was spoken about yesterday. Also, 2023, I never wrote Tinubu to step down for Peter Obi, says Ghanaian president. It says also, I won't interfere in Nigeria's internal affairs. Our church massacre. Breakthrough. We've arrested those behind attack, says Chief of Defense Staff Irabo. 5 suspects, landlord who harbored gunmen, are already in custody. And that's from the governor of the state, Rotimi Akeredolu. Voter registration. Peter Obi supporters drag INEC to court. And also, Pirates Confraternity clarifies viral video on Tinubu, says we are apolitical. We have no preferred candidate for 2023. Still on First News this morning, why I invited Tinubu's men to inaugurate projects in rivers. And that's from Wiki. Ogun SDP crisis, no one can disqualify me from governorship race, says Oshinowo. And a few others, don't wear Buhari's Babariga on Tinubu. And that's from Afegboa. Finally, this morning, I'll nurture Dino to become a better musician and comedian, says Festus Keyamo. I think I can just quickly squeeze in oil theft, serious threat to Niger Delta, derails federal government team, and a full subsidy House of Reps summons Finance Minister Zainab Ahmed.
And still on the front page of the Daily. Now we're moving from First News to Daily Nation in Kenya. Here, bated breath as tallying begins. Final tally, Raila Odinga and William Ruto were level last evening as results from the day's presidential election started streaming in, crowning a day that had earlier been sullied by low voter turnout across the country. Raila Odinga, the Azimio leader, polled well in his strongholds and was on course to take coast as well at press time with 51.95%, whilst William Ruto, the Kenya Kwanza leader, led in Rift Valley and Mount Kenya and showed up well in parts of Western. That's with 47.45% so far. Total tallying by press time, 403,324. Total constituency tallying, 0%. Time as at 12 a.m. last evening. Lowest voter turnout in recent history. So they have 22 million votes, and so far only 12 million is the number of Kenyans who had voted by 4 p.m. yesterday. That's 1 hour to close of polling, translating to 56% turnout at that hour.